Yo, figuring shit out, episode 13. We
What's
here.
up? We still here, Brody.
13 weeks in a row, you know what I'm saying? We still going.
Goddamn.
13 weeks.
Yeah, you got lucky 13.
Ooh-wee. It would have
Hold
been
on.
right.
I want to hear his numbers. I know his numbers is crazy.
So, I am Bunny Flocks. You know, you already know what I'm, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is.
What it was.
Hit up the websites, Lucid Perspective, bunnyflocks.com, and silversyndicate.org. We got King Arthur in the building.
What up? Y'all know what time it is. Goddamn. Unify and Thrive always. Remember that. Unify and Thrive. Goddamn. Check out the websites 2020 Faces, mvgrindstone.com, and Cuddy app. You know, download the Cuddy app now if you ain't never got it. You know what I mean? So,
Definitely.
What's up, man?
I see a lot of ads for Cuddy app. In my shot, I swear on everything I love. I see it in my timeline as I'm scrolling.
There you go. That's where it's
going to pop up.
Well, guess I'm doing my job then. Yeah, man.
It's working. We haven't met before today.
Nah,
so,
that's what's up.
Let you know that whatever you're doing is working, my brother.
There you go. So we got Scott LaRock. That's Dewey, the problem child. I can list all your names over the past 22 years. He was in the neighborhood when I moved down here from New York. We go way fucking back. What's going on, man?
That was probably what, like 15, 16, probably about 15, right around there.
Yeah, it's been a minute, bro.
That's a minute.
You know what I'm saying? I cut your hair off. You know what I'm saying? Like
he was in. That's right. Before I went to the Navy. Actually, I got some too. Before I went to the Navy, I had like long flowy hair, just like he got.
Long hair.
My shit was longer than that. It was like, yeah. I'm bald as fuck now. Like, yeah, he was in the room when I cut my hair. Damn, and I ain't never had it that long.
What with the clippers? What are you talking? I was
like, cut those. I was giving that Navy ball.
Yeah. I didn't. So the thing was, I didn't want to give them the satisfaction of doing that shit.
Cut your shit.
Because my shit was long and curly. So I was like, and I think it was the next day I was going. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna chop it off myself. I still got it in a plastic bag somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Get out of here.
I promise.
Get out of here.
You make a little voodoo
I
dog
promise.
out of shit.
I'll go find it. I posted it like
Wow.
2-3 months ago. It's been 20 years. No, 15 years at least.
Oh, no, they definitely would have loved cut your shit in boot camp.
Yeah, I know.
They would have got a hard on, bro.
Yeah, for real. No, I had to do it. So, what's going on, man? Freaking MajorPlaysX.
Hey, man, I'm Major Plays. Right now, we the coolest cats in town and the baddest dogs in the pound. They better ask around. Tell them they just get with it or get away from it. Ain't nothing to it but
Yaga tried chief.
If they dead, they scared. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. And you can dig that like a shovel set it. Know what I'm talking about?
Yo, I told you.
Church.
Bro, so let's jump in, bro. What was your figuring shit out moment? I'm sure you probably have a lot of them. When did in your mind, you were like, I'm figuring this shit out?
I think, honestly, it was going to happen eventually.
Facts.
You know, I had the music background.
Right.
Like,
DJing,
performing producer. Is just always, we've been doing music for years and years and years. And, you know, being on stage. And then I kind of like stopped doing the music thing and was just kind of like figuring shit out what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Plug.
So once you get that bit by that bug, it's like you want to just keep going. You just want to keep having the same. You want that feeling back, that feeling of like having a presence in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So, and you've been streaming what? Is it third year now?
2.5 years.
2.5?
Started February 2020. So maybe two.
That's like that's COVID. That's right when COVID
right before. So I started right before COVID. It was something that I was kind of like juggling around. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it. I was streaming a little bit off of my PlayStation, but you know that shit wasn't legit. But it wasn't until February that I actually got the computer, got the program, started doing the research,
the equipment,
yeah. Because let's put it like this, man. Like streaming is such a fickle environment. Like
tell us about it.
It's not what people think it is. It's not. People think you get up here and you have 1 million people jump on automatically and everybody
get famous.
Have like a fucking parade with your name going down the road, you know. And it shit just don't always work out that way. So my first start was on Facebook.
Facts. Yeah, we
Yeah,
tried. We
that was the
on we.
first.
I remember seeing you, man. It was like every other day. I was like, yo, he's streaming again. You know what I'm saying?
Every day. Yeah, and that was the biggest thing, was like just building community,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And honestly, at the end of the day, what we're doing is we're asking strangers to invest their time with us.
Right.
We
The
don't owe
attention.
these people. We don't owe them anything. They
They
don't
don't
owe
owe
us
us nothing. Yeah.
right. So it's kind of like knowing that is half the battle, and understanding that it's don't take shit personal.
Right.
Like, you can't take it personal if in the beginning shit don't take off. You
I-
can't take it personal, like, because it's easy to get down on yourself or around the
Or get
people like,
pissed.
y'all don't want to check me out. No,
Yeah.
it's like,
And then people,
It's-
I feel like a lot of people, you know, when they start off and they, I guess, like you said, they don't get the attention that they want, and they feel like it's a failure, and then they stop and they quit, and they just
Yeah.
leave it alone. It's like, oh, it didn't work out for me. But you only tried like a month, you know what I'm saying, or a few weeks, or a couple days.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because like what we learned, we know consistency is key. Like if as long as you're just doing it, you don't stop, you improve over time. Also, you learn more about the industry. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You could get somewhere.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
networking.
Yeah. So tell me about that first video. What was that first video like, bro? Like when the very first video you got after you got your computer and stuff. Like, what were you doing? Like what?
So the very first line, the kind of the mindset I went into it was I wanted to make a show that was kind of more on the real side, because what you find in streaming is there's a lot of fake happiness. Like, hey, everybody, like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that button. Hey, George,
Right.
thank you for that $25. I appreciate you.
Yeah, nice
You
with the
see that
jokes.
shit
Right.
everywhere. It's a common thing. It's just what it is. I kind of, not everybody's like that. Not everybody has
Definitely.
that kind of personality. You know, I've cussed my chat out many a times. We went to a heads up, but for real, I'll be like, fuck all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they hang out because they get it. It's more of a real approach. I wanted it to be more of like in your living room type
Right.
environment, just like if you was
Chilling with the
just
boys.
pull up with your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not be like holier than thou. You know, there's a lot of people that the ego is what drives them in this shit, and ego doesn't drive me. It never has. You know what I'm
That's what's
saying?
That's what's up.
And
That's what's up.
You know, that's why I didn't name my community after myself. That's what everybody does. Everybody names their community after themselves.
The Bay Hive, like all the rappers and the artists, and they all have their little tribes and
Streamers,
stuff.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? If you're the Knights, then your team is the Nighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that's what I mean when
It's
I say,
egotistical. Yeah.
egotistical, right? So I'm Major Plays, but my community is the Yaga tribe. And
Yaga tribe, what's that?
Yeah, Yaga tribe is the community. I'm Chief Yaga. I'm at the top. I'm the chief. Got to make sure my tribesmen are good. Got to make sure the community's tight.
What does Yaga stand for?
So Yaga is everything and nothing at the same time.
Facts.
Okay.
It's a noun, it's a verb, it's an adjective.
It's like dualistic.
It's a feeling,
Duality.
it's an emotion. Yaga. After you dunk on somebody, Yaga. You know what I'm saying? You just hit a lick, Yaga. You just got made a play, Yaga. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
It's kind of like it's more of like a positivity. It's a positive term. I just actually submitted the definition to Urban Dictionary, so I'll be
Let's
sending that
go.
email
Get
soon.
that trademark. Get
We're
this
gonna make
trademark
sure-
popping.
You want to make sure you look at that shit, but it's everything and nothing. It's more of like it's a feeling, it's an emotion. It's just Yaga. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
So-
so you Chief Yaga.
Word.
Yeah,
word.
Chief Yaga. You know what I'm saying? And then we have like Big Yaga, and we got Ty Yaga, and we got Pick Yaga.
Yaga.
Everybody like kind of like an ASAP Mob kind of vibe to it.
Nice.
But I wanted to have a platform where I can also showcase the other people out here. I always
Nice.
came into this with the mindset of I want to, even no matter what happens with my shit, I want to make sure other people's shit also is touched by it, and you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it
Look
make-
out for your people, right?
Yeah, make a
Look
community,
out for
man.
your tribe. So when did
Just
it get
tough.
real? Like, so You started in February 2020. You started fucking around on Facebook.
Yeah.
You were consistent for sure. I can tell you that because I remember seeing your shit. Fucking Facebook
Hold
notifications
on,
all the
pause there,
time.
pause
Pop,
there
pop,
for me.
pop. What's up?
How consistent? Like every day for how long?
Every day. Let's talk about every day. I usually average about 2.5 to 4 hours. Now,
Right.
certain occasions I'll be on there for 6 hours, 8 hours, straight streaming. We're talking about playing different games. We're talking about just doing everything. Um, so, and I feel like consistency is the key. But what can happen is you can overwork yourself and not you could take the love out of this shit. This is why I don't have a schedule. I don't have a schedule. Just know I stream every day, but I don't have a schedule because it's like, does it become a job then?
Right. Well, it's a job if you're
now,
not having fun, yeah.
I got to hold myself accountable for these times, no matter what life is thrown in front of me, or I got to hope that people understand that I'm not going to be there when I said I was going to be there. So
Get
just
mad
don't
at you.
anything at all. Yeah.
So you just get on when you got on.
If you got the notifications,
Yeah.
you'll see it pop up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're probably gonna get on right after this. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure.
So when did it get real? Like, did it get real in February 2020 when you decided,
when I got rated with 90 people?
90 people rated. What that mean? Where's that at?
So in a streamer community, whether it be Facebook, whether it be the big three. We gotta break down what streaming is first.
You trying to figure this shit out, Brody?
We're figuring shit out now. Let's build. You know what I'm saying? Take these blocks and build them, guys. So in streaming, you have the big three. We all know what the big three is: Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Facts. Those are the big three. Those are the monsters in the field that we work in. So, and then you also have like subcategories. So then we start talking about like your Patreons. We start talking about your OnlyFans. We start talking about all of these kind of like subsites that are subscription based or things like that not everybody is on and have access to. So first you have to figure out where it is you want to go. And what 90% of the people do, what I actually did was you can multi-stream. You can stream on all three. Before you have any kind of partnership with them, any kind of affiliation. If you're just out there brand new, you can stream on anything you want at the same time. Excuse me. Then you find out which platform is the best, because what they don't teach you is and because it's tough, man, because sometimes you look for help in the communities and they got these jewels and they hold on to the jewels. They don't want to drop the jewels for you. And
sounds familiar.
It feels like what
if they help you, they're gonna hurt themselves, right? Like less
but
for
it's
them,
not
right?
like that, right? It's I've always been a big believer in passing on the knowledge, the jewels. I'll tell you how to get some free stuff for your stream. I'll teach you how to get around these fucking paywalls, because streamers get ate up by the companies around them. You're brand new in this shit. You're like, oh, I could get it popping. You know what I can do? I could run these ads. I can do this. I can do that. I can invest all this money. Let me get a whole setup. Maybe if I get the 4K camera, and you do all of these fucking things, then you realize, oh shit, I gotta know how to run this program.
Right. How do you record? Why is my sound clipping? What the fuck's happening?
Right. So then you realize, oh, I have to be able to run this program. I have to also know how to promote myself. I have to also understand the rules and guidelines in which I work with if you want to take it serious and not just get banned.
Right.
But on top of that, you got to be entertaining. You got to do your fucking job.
Right. That's like the most important thing.
On top of all that.
You know what I'm saying?
You can have all the logistics, business processes, technical shit down, but if you just up there not doing shit, it's like hire somebody. Do that shit for somebody else.
You become, this is why I think a lot what happens with a lot of new streamers is they come in and they don't realize that those things exist. And they're doing all of these things and they're not sure, and there's a million different options out there. So, and everybody does something different. So everybody's pulling you in a different direction. You can't get a straight answer. So now they're trying out all this shit, and maybe they don't know about the settings. Maybe they don't know about bit rate and stuff like that, because not
Bandwidth.
everybody knows about that type stuff. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. Okay. You
And you have to
dropping new
take that into
gems.
account. They
So,
don't. So in the middle of their stream, their shit starts messing up. Oh man, what's going on? Why is my camera blinking? Why is it froze up? Why is things stuttering? And now you have to move. You have to do that shit on the go. Now you are IT on the go person. This isn't a drill. This is happening. It's live.
On the job experience. That's right.
build the plane while you jump off the cliff.
So it definitely keeps you on your feet, and it tests you. It tests you on whether you really want to do this shit or not.
So when did you become affiliated? At least I know you're on Twitch now. When did you become affiliated, and what is the threshold? Like, what did you have to do to attain it?
So I got affiliated on Facebook, and I was able to collect donations and subscriptions.
And that was at the 90 followers, right?
Yeah, that was I don't know.
Is that 90 subs or 90 followers?
I don't remember. I had 900 followers.
900, all right.
Yeah, I had 900, but that wasn't the threat. That wasn't the beginning of it. So it's like, I don't remember their guidelines because it was like 2 years ago. But we got affiliated on there, and so I couldn't explore the other options out there. What happened was I kept having issues with Facebook, and like copyright and DMCA's and all these different weird things that you don't account for, and it's like,
and they quick with it too. We was getting hit with those shits too. The fucking songs. We would put in songs. We had a music break. We'd play a song. Facebook would fuck it up faster than YouTube. Some of them, knock on wood, YouTube hasn't even hit up.
Well, you learn. You learn in this game. Music is a big part of streaming, and it's also what can you stream and what can you not stream. You know what I mean? That's a big thing. It's almost like you find out different things, and you want the jewels, I'll give you the jewels. It's better to play the instrumental of a song than it is the actual song.
If
you can find the instrumental remake, you're even better.
Because when I get on your Twitch channel, I be hearing major songs. So like, is there like
but you never hear the real version of them. You're probably hearing an EDM remix, which I'm big on. You can EDM remix anything.
That's what you're doing.
Okay. Really, I don't think it can figure out what song it is. However they do it, it works. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of there's also non-copyrighted music. There's also just different ways that you can utilize music. But to go on to the person's page and play it directly off of there, like go to Lil Baby and then play the first song off of his page, that shit coming down real fast. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was confused because like I went to your page today. I thought I heard Rick Ross or Drake or something. I'm like, how's he getting away with this?
Probably did, but it was probably EDM. Okay. Like La Techno, EDM music, they don't mess with it at all. They just let that shit rock.
And that's not against any guidelines with Twitch and them. Like, I mean, I know you're running their ads on your shit.
Hey, get it how you live.
So, are you looking for a media agency that covers all the creative tasks that make a business successful? Lucid Perspective produces elegant, high-resolution graphics and logos, high-definition and 4K video, complete with treatment concepts and innovative editing. Lucid Perspective provides photography services such as fashion, advertisements, product or service, and aerial photography. We also help businesses build their brands from the ground up with complete campaigns that will make your business attractive to your target audience. We can bring your brand to the masses with our effective and strategic marketing campaigns to include sales funnels, eye-catching advertisements, breakthrough digital marketing through social media, and other digital avenues. Visit lucidperspective.com today.
Did getting affiliated with Facebook, did that stop you from streaming to the other platforms?
Yes, it did. It makes you make a choice as far as like where do you want to be. But my Facebook was gaining momentum. It was good. Everything was no problem except all these other things I was doing. But you make friends in this community, or you hope to. And these people reach out to you and you reach out to them, and it's kind of like an exchange thing where now our communities have evolved under one umbrella. So maybe when I'm done streaming and I see you're on, I'm going to send that raid to you. And a raid is basically when you're done streaming, you take everybody that's in your chat and you come to their chat. So if I got 25 people in my chat and I'm like, all right, y'all, we wrapping it up. Before we do that, we're going to go hit a raid on,
bring them over there. Yeah.
And y'all are on. I'm like, okay, so we're going to go in there live. All of my people and myself will come into your chat like, yeah, like it just kind of like your shit to just jump
That's
up.
dope.
That's wild.
I didn't know live stream was doing that. Streaming community. That's dope.
That's a big thing. Streaming and hosting. When you host someone, you're basically you play their stream on your page, with when you're not streaming. So when you're not live and people just pop in on your page to see what's going on, they'll see, oh, I'm not here, but check this person out. And it could be like somebody you rock with. Makes it way better. People, stranger game.
Right. So we only been doing this, like, this podcast is 13, 14, 15 weeks. We know a few other podcasters, right? But I don't think we're not deep in the community. I mean, we don't have years under our belt, so we don't know the quirks of the podcasting community realm. If there's anything similar to that, hopefully we'll find those people and link up with them. We do have we got BYOP podcast, and then the blockchain crypto talks. And we have a few. Yeah, we have a few people that I guess we all kind of started at the same time.
Yeah, I'm sub to all the accounts. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate for sure. But that would be dope. Maybe that's something we can incorporate. Again, I don't know if it's something that exists already in the podcast community because we're like babies. We're like brand fucking new. But that would be dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Point to other people and shit.
For sure, and be able to have have those shout outs and those interactivity, I would say, is the number one key. The biggest thing in my stream is that it's highly interactive. You can drop sound bites. People have their own intro music when they come in. It will just start playing and say, oh, so and so is here, and shit will start happening. And people can, when they donate, little like gifts and different things pop up. And
your shit be wild, bro. The screens, you got a whole bunch of shit. You must have a powerful computer.
I like my shit crazy. I like it has to be captivating. You have to understand we're dealing with people that have a very short time span. Me and myself included with that. Like we have been so we've been kind of worked to have that scrolling effect.
Gratification.
We are fucking done, bro. This whole generation.
You get what our generation's kind of getting submitted to it now. We remember the old times. Right, we don't practice in the old times.
It's like, so look, I was playing songs with my kids, right, and I'll play some of the old songs, and them janks is 6, 7, 8 minutes long, just a real song, and it's vibe the whole time. Yep. Now 2.5, 3 minutes is too long.
They getting short.
3 minutes is too long.
3 minutes is too long.
Don't you dare make a song that's 3 minutes.
One verse, one chorus. That's it. The fucking videos have like five minutes of skits, and then the fucking song is like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So what's your most like captivating thing to stream or whatever, like, and where you stream at the most? Like who's your big daddy? Twitch.
So Twitch is where I'm at now. So I left Facebook, went to Twitch. Then I dug myself in the biggest hole I could have ever probably dug myself in. So remember, we go back to that thing about streaming a lot. I used to stream all the time, every day. They're putting in hours. When you move over to a new platform, you have to hit 3 things in order to become affiliated. You have to hit the total amount of followers, you have to hit an average, and you have to also hit time streamed. So you have to hit a certain amount of time, you have to hit a certain amount of average people that watch you, and you also have to hit the followers. The first 2 are easy. The followers and the time in, that just will come by putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? And also reaching out to your people and having them come from over here, over there. Excuse me. What's hard is the average. And what had happened was I was streaming no matter what, no matter if there was no people, if there was, 10 people, if there was 15 people, if there was, it didn't matter. I was just always
streaming at 3 in the morning. 4 in the morning?
At 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, streaming at 2 p.m. And what that does is all it does is just run up the clock. It messes up your average because you have to have you put it's going off of the hours put in versus how many people are watching. So it comes up with this number.
So you gotta try to bring it to the prime times.
So my shit got real low for a minute, and then I kind of re-strategized. I took a second. I fell back. I got with some people, and that's when kind of like Yaga Tribe kind of took over. I didn't start with Yaga Tribe. I didn't have a name for my community at all. We was just here. We was just in there like swimwear. You know what I'm saying?
Major Plays.
That was it. Yeah, the peoples. Yeah.
What'd you learn from the people that has made things switch up that you got with? Like, you said you was in the dumps. You said your algorithms was all jacked up. What changed?
So what ended up happening was we got together and we kind of made a game plan. And we were like, look, if we build off of these relationships that we have already made and actually engage instead of just honestly just leaving it up to them, we gotta be more pursuing. We have to be able to have the people there while we're streaming. So we all made a pact of, okay, when you're streaming, we're gonna be in there, whether we have you tabbed and we're out doing our thing or whatever, but you will always have our support, our view. Right. And Twitch goes off of when people are searching for someone to watch on Twitch, you can sort it by like most views, least views, and all this stuff, feature just starting. So if you're playing like a niche kind of game and you have 10 people, you might end up almost at the top of that section, right, on the first screen. You want to get on that first screen. So you want to at least have a pack of people, and that's what we ended up doing. That's where the tribe came from, is the necessity to want to grow, and other people having the same vision as myself. So it was cool.
We gotta do that with the podcast, man.
Yeah, that sounds like a real interesting play. Like, cause like you said, it combating all the day on trifecta: time watched, the average time, and how many people watching. So, and then it's people you already know that's already watching, that you engage with. Y'all helping each other out, building community. Yaga.
Yeah, Yaga. You know what I'm saying? It's Yaga. That's what it is. It's a big thing. It's like and it's weird, man. You know what? I don't.
You got some gems, drop some gems. You gonna vent? What's going on?
When people believe in you, bro. For me, it is. And I don't know. I can't speak on other people, but it's weird when people are like, "Yo, I'm down with this shit right here. This shit is the fucking future." Yeah. They believe in you. I felt like B-Rabbit. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
It's a weird feeling. Yeah.
And shaking me, telling me like, but it's like it's hard to. But I've slowly been accepting the role, man, as chief of a community of people. There's a lot of, it's starting to grow.
Don't stop, bro. Don't shoot yourself in the foot, man. Don't block your blessings, bro. Accept that shit.
Is it shocking to you?
You said, what was that?
Is it shocking to you that people just come in and watch you, the same people that you don't even know, like
all the time? All the time. It shocks me. And it's almost like I don't want to like it, but I like it. You know what I'm
saying? What you mean to say is you don't want it to get to your head and change you, or you start getting egotistical, big-headed.
Right.
I mean, that's the awareness. If you have the awareness, that's good.
Get to a point where I feel like I always have to outdo myself, because that can be a very fast path of trying to outdo myself. The way I feel like
Stress
I kind
of out.
You asked about it. I was smoking some really fat joints on stream, bro. I was fucking rolling up some big joint. Like these is cool and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is cool. But I'm talking about, I would roll 2 of these wide like this, and one like I put like a whole lot of that motherfucker. I used to sit there and count these. It was all real. It was real. People be like, "What the fuck, dude?" They're like, I used to have people say, "You can't get any more stone." I'm like,
but I can't stop watching.
I remember watching you smoke on Facebook, and I used to stop and be like, "Are those real? Like, he really smoking up there?" And nobody said nothing. I would think Facebook would chop your shit up. Like, nobody cared. I was like, okay, this is up. And to be honest, that was the first time I seen that on, at least from somebody I know, like, doing it. I was like, okay, he on some different shit, and that's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
There's 3 ways to get banned on Twitch. Rule 1: don't pull your dick out.
That seems self-explanatory.
Rule 2. Rule 2: don't say anything racist.
2.
Hate speech.
And rule 3: don't show nothing bloody. Don't show
gore?
nothing gory.
No goriness.
And that's it. Don't no blood.
Not even the games though, like Mortal Kombat. And all that
games.
shit?
Yeah, games is
Okay.
cool, but you can't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you hit yourself with the keyboard because you're raging out and your face is leaking and shit, like
that meme.
Yeah, right. Kyle with the monster punching holes in the drywall. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah.
So, what would you define live streaming success? If you had to define it in terms or a threshold, what would it be? What would Scott be like? I'm successful in this.
when you get into your stream and you know there's going to be people there irregardless.
Mm-hmm.
When there's no wondering how many people are going to show up, and when you're starting, like, there's already a set amount of people that are there. So like, rather than starting and seeing it go from 0 to like 1, 2, 3, 4 up.
Hello, anybody in there?
Yeah, when you come in, you see it. All people are waiting for you. It's like people waiting at the door before they watch a comedy show or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got their tickets to see your show.
Like, they waiting for you. That's what's up.
15, 20 people there just sitting there waiting, like, and then you hit that button, boom, your intro drops, and now the show begins.
Does the chat get crazy?
The chat gets crazy. Chat gets fun.
Like, what's the most you've had in the chat, and like, how crazy did you get?
So maybe, like I said, when the 90 people came in there, that was pretty wild. But I think, that was cool, but it wasn't a lot of personability. It was a lot of hype. There was a lot of hype because there was a lot of new people and stuff. It's when you get a base group of people who actually start to learn things about each other because they've been in the chat with each other for
regulars
so long, and they're having real conversations, like, you know what I'm saying, in chat. I have this, I'll put you on game. So if you go to speechchat.com, it is a plugin that is for whatever browser you use. And it'll read out your chat from YouTube, Twitch, I think Facebook, I'm not sure. But it'll read it out loud. So even if you're busy doing something, this robot lady, like Jet Rosie from the Jetsons, will come in, you know what I'm saying, and you'll hear her say,
talking shit.
Flock says, "Shut the fuck up." You'll hear that.
It should say just like that, yeah.
So,
I'll be in there.
So it makes it cool because you can actually hear the arguing out loud and the fun debates that we have. I named the robot lady Karen.
That's cool. We probably do that.
Is she really Karen?
Yeah, she do. She a real like British lady. She sound white as hell. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely tell she's a Karen. But I actually fired her. She got fired.
Come on, bro. How you fire the AI?
Because she won't do her job, bro. She won't read the messages in time.
They can come take over the world, bro.
Yeah, Karen gonna come back for your ass. She gonna remember that. Remember me when you fired me that one time?
We got Rebecca now. Rebecca's in the office.
Oh, and you left me for my younger sister? Come on, dog.
Rebecca is now the AI that reads out my. She has a different voice. It's a lighter voice. She's still
nice, softer.
It's a little bouncier, a little better atmosphere.
And she quick at her job. At least she's doing it better.
She keep up. She definitely.
That's what's up.
Yeah, she be working. I be working on everybody in the chat. It's not all video games. That was a big thing I wanted to make.
I wonder if that shit would make sense for us, cause like when we doing like the podcast like this, and we talk, we actual conversation. I don't know if we could have that shit just in the background.
And live
with people commenting.
If you guys had like a side channel, you know what I'm saying, something where you guys could go live on and cut loose for a little bit. Maybe if you're doing some digital digging in your own websites and you're figuring shit out, just fucking go live and show them how you're doing it, and people will pop in and be like, that's the process. That's a good step right there. That's how you got to figure this shit out and actually show them. Because if you're doing this shit anyway, you could just hit the live button and go live and see what happens.
Yeah, We tried to
Fox,
do that.
I see Fox wheels going over there.
Say what?
What's that?
I see his wheels turning over there.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I remember it was a few months ago when I was doing my NFT project. I would just go live and just draw the rabbits or whatever. But I was on Facebook. But I wasn't really I wasn't trying to be a streamer. You know what I mean? But I wonder how we can incorporate that into the podcast, because like our shit is structured, right? Like we got it every Saturday at 6. We drop an episode. We were just talking today about adding another show in the week. So maybe like Wednesdays and Saturdays. So like now we do 2 a week. You know what I'm saying? Turn that shit up a little bit. But our shit is not like, we don't just, I don't know. I mean, King, I don't know if we can incorporate that some kind of way. Maybe we can. We'd be like, oh, you busy? You're not doing nothing? Let's go. We just get on the stream and just talk shit.
Could you go on individually?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, if I had something to talk about or I feel fraud.
And go on together too, and pop in on each other's. Pop in on each other if you can, you know what I mean?
I think the other day he kind of alluded to it, but we just didn't do it.
We're gonna hear some wild shit, man. When the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial was going on, people were simply live streaming
the trial,
making these accounts literally called the Amber and Johnny Heard trial, whatever.
Everybody.
And fucking millions of people are subscribed to like a literal, like, cool. You see people, 22,000 people watching this shit on YouTube.
It's just a trial, and news channels are doing it too. It was like everybody. So like, I don't know, how could we see? Look, now we got a real question here, right? We got to figure this shit out. How can we incorporate that type of model into a podcast? Like, we have our structured shows Saturday at 6. We're gonna add another one on a Wednesday, and then in between any one of those days at any time, you know what I'm saying? Fucking get on there, stream a channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Stream.
What about what's live? What comes on live? You gotta think, because pre-recorded and live is they're two different beasts in their own rights.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But when you're live, you gotta be in the moment all the time, and that's. What do you feel about like you like news stuff? I feel like you like breaking news, current events, things like that, and that's fire. That's like
news
thing to do.
Yeah,
it depends.
You could be like a news channel. You can have your nightly news joint. Just jump on, be like, yo, this is what happened today. We break this joint out, do it live, while have your screen on, because you can make overlays.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's what
the overlay game can get real cool, real fast.
Yes,
and like you can
OBS,
make your own.
I use OBS. I learned a lot about OBS in like literally like a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? OBS is a beast.
OBS is fire. I use Streamlabs.
Mm-hmm.
I like to do a lot of my own overlays, but there's some pre-made joints out there that are fire. You can just add your stuff to it. I would do it simply because it's a way to lead people. It's another way to lead people to the main show. Live. You be like, okay, you like this shit? Well, you gonna love this shit. Let me show you what we actually do. You know what I'm saying? Right now, engaging with people, and it also allows people to see a different side of you. If you want to be more personable and actually like open yourself up, be maybe a little vulnerable and talk about things and
get in your feelings, maybe cry, just cry.
Yeah,
get your passion.
You know what I'm saying? You could be mad, you could kick your camera over, show them you ain't taking no shit no more. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
just don't kill yourself on live. You know what I'm saying?
I think
that never happened.
Those videos is outrageous, dog.
But it's cool. It's just a way to meet people, and you also you might run into the right person that can also help you with the raids, with these things. You might get plugged into a whole different community that you had no idea existed.
Are you new in town or need a fresh cut on the fly? Let me show you a convenient way to hire a mobile hair care pro now. Simply download the Cuddy app from the App Store. Create a profile and have access to professional mobile barbers and stylists in your area. The Cuddy app allows you to browse for hair care professionals 24/7. View their profile and share your location to find the nearest one. Once you've found the perfect pro with just a click of a button, have your professional meet you in a matter of minutes. This means no more worrying about running late, waiting for the next chair to open, or missing your appointment completely. Reclaim your valuable time and put your mind at ease knowing your hair care pro is on the way. Cuddy app is the only place to hire a hair care pro whenever you are ready, wherever you are. Cuddy app. Join the revolution today.
So let's talk about money real quick. How are you monetizing? Have you thought about monetizing? If okay, you got your click, you got your audience. Now how can I turn that into a revenue stream? Or does thinking about that kind of kill the vibe for you? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he mentioned one when they was putting them tattoos on them.
Yeah, so that's one way.
Mm-hmm.
So on Twitch they have two different ways that you're able to get money. You have, when you become affiliated, you can accept something called bits, and every 1 bit equals 1 cent. Wow. So anytime they donate a bit, you get 1 cent of that bit. So somebody donates 1,000, $10. It's a 50-50 split. That's what Twitch does. 50-50.
So they take half the bits. If someone donates to you, they take half the bits?
They give me $10, I get 5, they get 5. I get to use their platform. I get to have the flood of people. I get to use their interactivity. Mm-hmm. I get to have all these different things. It's rent. You know what I'm saying? You're basically paying rent. You're renting a space in this giant office. That's what Twitch is. Twitch is a giant office, and all you can do is rent a space. And like it's up to you to determine how big your space is going to be. Are you going to be in a cubicle? Or are you going to have an office? Are you going to have an office with the window? Or are you going to have the
suite?
You know what I'm saying? You got to choose what kind of space you're trying to rent. And your rent will go up every time. You know?
So what about the ads? Because like I go on your junk and then they'll just play a fucking ad over your shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can't control it. You can't skip it. It can come on at any time. And
new one.
What's that?
They just added a new thing for streamers where if they run the 3-minute ads, they're able to keep, I believe, like it's 65%, something like that. It's a big amount, portions of the revenue that comes off.
And the users, nobody could click it. They can't click it off or skip it or turn it off.
Yeah.
That's like, but you're gonna watch this shit.
It's weird because my subscribers are now getting ads, which if you're subscribed, you're not supposed to get ads. Well, I mean, you can have it so that people don't.
Oh, so like if you're not subscribed to you, you'll get the ads, but if you sub, you're not supposed to get them. But now they might be switching it up.
I think you're subbed. I'm not sure. I am.
Yeah. I see ads.
Yeah, that's they pushing it. They pushing it hard. So I'm gonna have to go into my settings and remix that. Because I don't believe in the ads like that. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough. I have the ability to like stop it before it comes up. Pre-roll, it'll tell me beforehand, before the thing's about to come, and I can switch it over. I don't always see it. All right. But yeah, sometimes it's there. But
so your mindset, you're not like does it kill the vibe for you? Know how some people, like when they find something they love, they do it with a passion and it makes them happy, right? It's like soul food. But then when you start to think about money and trying to monetize, it kills the vibe. So would you say you're in that category? Like you don't want to, the money's cool, you get it, it's fine, but you don't want to overthink it.
No fucking bag.
Huh?
This is no vibe. This shit ain't easy, man. This shit ain't easy. We love it. It's a hobby. We're building. But with that, you need that support. You need that financial support to be able to do bigger things, to be able to increase what the productivity. You know what I'm saying? Feel like you're not street. You don't want to sit somewhere 9 fucking hours
for peanuts. Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy. Yeah.
So you gotta respect it as a business. Now we do it super polite. That's the thing about streaming. It's it's a very polite money exchange. It's not nothing crazy. Like people
ain't no stick up.
Yeah, they'll donate maybe like 500 bits. That's $5. You know what I'm saying? You say thanks. You know what I'm saying? Or 100 bits. Even if they donate 25 bits, that's a quarter. That's a quarter just for and that shit eventually it all adds up. And you get subscriptions when people subscribe. You also get revenue off of that. So a subscription probably is $5.99. Again, it's 50% with Twitch, so that you get half of that
Right.
every one that you have.
So
Is that is that off gate? Is that like off gate, or you got to get to a certain level before you get
when
to
you
that?
when you become affiliated,
Okay, I got you.
when you hit those markers, not the markers of the the 3 average viewers.
Right.
The let me see, I got to pull it right here. So the Twitch affiliate requirements are: you must broadcast for 500 minutes in the past 30 days. So you get a month to broadcast for 500 minutes. You must have streamed on at least 7 different days in the past 30 days. You must achieve an average of 3 simultaneous viewers in the past 30 days. Must have a community of at least 50 followers.
Okay, that's pretty. That's much lower than YouTube's bar to get paid.
well,
if
YouTube is
you do
different because
that-
I don't know. I mean, I guess you would know. YouTube. So the YouTube monetization that's for videos and uploads. I don't know if that the streaming doesn't get counted in the hours. I know for a fact because I remember when you stream something on YouTube, for whatever reason, the hours of the watch time or whatever, when it's streaming doesn't get added into that total. That might have changed. I'm not sure.
what I would recommend is just put your the pre-made videos on your YouTube. That's where all the content will go. And you can also be monetized as long as you're not live streaming. You have to understand you can only live stream on one platform.
Right.
But you can post your content anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You're not.
Well, I
Twitch
thought,
doesn't.
yeah. So don't Twitch put a rein on your ass? Like you can't just for instance, like your Fuego Friday nights, you can't put it on YouTube, right?
No, can't go live. It's like 24 hours. You have to have a 24-hour gap in between.
So you can take those and put them on YouTube after 24 hours. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, there has to be a 24-hour gap, and then after that you can stream on a different platform. But then you have to have 24 hours after that one too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's kind of, you really end up having to cancel 2 days out of your streaming because you can't dip in the middle.
You can't stream back to back on each one.
Right. So and then you can get back onto your simultaneous. So like for example, it'd be like stream Monday on Twitch. You have to wait a day, so Tuesday goes by, and then you can stream on Facebook Wednesday. Then you have to wait a day.
That's crazy.
And then that'll go by. Then on Friday, you'll be able to stream back on Twitch Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And that's only if you're trying to stay in the guidelines, right?
Well, yeah, only if you're trying to stay in the guidelines, but also live streaming. It comes down to being live. And I get wanting to be live on multiple platforms, but there's something about having loyalty to one platform as far as like being live, like doing live streaming. You know what I'm saying? I won't put the emphasis on that because that's what Twitch is. Twitch is just you know what I mean. People don't really go to Twitch to watch they watch clips. You can get clips off of your Twitch, and those are the ones that you post on the TikTok and on YouTube and on all the social sites. You know what I mean? You get those moments of interaction with the crowd or these moments of brilliance, and you might discover something. Yeah. You might discover something reading and be like, oh.
But they ain't going to Twitch to watch the whole video though. No OJ.
Right. I mean, I'm sure some people do, but I don't see it as being like that's not going to drive your stream. What's going to drive your stream is people turning it on and being like, okay, it's time to go in.
Live right now. And so that's crazy because like YouTube, so YouTube is more like a playback jammy. You can go back and watch some old playback stuff, but you want something live right now, come check me out on Twitch.
YouTube, the archive, they keep everything.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I watch, there's only like one person I watch on YouTube Live. And I don't watch no gaming on YouTube Live or anything like that. Some people do, you know, respect to them.
I watch a podcast on YouTube Live. Let me see.
Yeah, I know Dr. Disrespect's on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So it has its followers and its following and stuff like that and these big people. But YouTube, I'm trying to watch documentaries. I'm trying to watch podcasts. I'm trying to watch, you know, things like that.
I do a lot of
something I had to watch right now.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I would watch this on YouTube.
I was asking about how he planning on goddamn on blowing this thing up a little taste. You know what I mean? Taking it up a little bit, getting some.
Turn
You know
it
what I
up.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, how we gonna turn it up? You know what I'm saying? That's always the next thing. Like, how are we gonna do things? How we're gonna elevate the situation and captivate more people? You know, the show. So let me hit something for you. I'm gonna hit the intro. I'm gonna hit the intro for the show.
Let's
So
go.
the intro to the show is something I've been doing since for years, almost 2 years now, doing this intro, and it just kind of came out freestyle at one point, and it came together, and it was like, what up, 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 what up. Welcome to Major Plays. It is the show about everything and nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing at the same time. And I have Major Plays most of the day. How you living? And I'll be like, oh, who? Me? Oh, well, thank you for asking. I am cooling in the breeze on a Friday night fuego. I can't call it. Cash or charge it.
Yeah, that's dope.
What's in your wallet? How you living? You know what I'm saying? It'd be all that, like, it's one of those things. It's
That's dope. And that's every show. See, we need one of those. We need something like
every
that.
show.
Like, we still trying to figure out how we start and how we end. There's always kind of this awkwardness, and then we just
one.
Yeah. It's one of those things, man. It's like you realize people love the intro just as much as you do, but people got favorite parts. They different parts of their shit is, you know what I mean?
I want to know how many followers you trying to get. Like, what's the goal? Like, you're just out here.
7 billion people.
It's tough.
Everybody on Earth.
It's tough because followers can be faked.
Yeah.
Not to say that viewers can't be faked.
Mm-hmm.
There's a trap. And I'm going to expose the trap.
Let's go. Do it to him.
Put my glasses on.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's getting real. Twitch after dark. Figuring shit out after dark. Let's go.
There's a motherfucking a trap called follow for follow.
Oh,
and it's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah.
When you first start engaging in this stream shit, live streaming, there's going to be a lot of different things that you'll start Googling. You start looking up shit. Or maybe you'll see it on your, you know what I'm saying, like on your Facebook and shit, in these Facebook groups. It's called follow for follow. It's exactly what it is. Hey, you stream, I'll follow you. I stream, you follow me, and everybody follow everybody. That's cool until you have like 800 followers and 3 viewers.
Yeah,
nobody's watching you.
You start getting exposed live. You know what I'm saying? It's a trap, but it's easy to get involved because you're like, damn, yo, my followers is going up right now. I'm hitting all the requirements. You know what I'm saying? But your viewership is not matching that because they're not watching.
They're not watching you. Yeah, they're not watching you.
They're not watching you.
They just followed your ass and then they bounced.
You know, now you got this worthless follow. It's worthless. It's actually doing you more damage being there than it is not. To be honest, I'm real with that.
So you rather have somebody engaging, right?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
You rather have somebody engaging, right?
Yeah, you want to have engagement. You want the engagement. That's where it's at.
So if you got 800 followers and like 500 people on your shit chatting, watching you, that's kind of the ratio is kind of there. So that's where you got some.
Yeah, you want your numbers to match up. If you got 100 followers, you should have at least like, you know what I'm saying? You got at least 5, 7, 10 viewers. You know what I'm saying? That's appropriate.
Yeah.
I get it's not gonna be like that every single day, but it's when it becomes obvious, and you're like, holy shit, everybody out here faking the fucking funk right now. Like it becomes blatantly obvious. Or people that buy followers, or people that buy. You can buy viewers too. That's real shit out there. But it doesn't. You don't get nothing in return because you don't get chats out of it. You don't get first time chats. You don't get all these different things that when you become partnered. So the next step after affiliate is something called partnered.
Right.
And That's after affiliate. Let me just read off the partnered.
Are they still 50-50 with the partners too?
No, I think it's a little better.
Okay.
I think it's like 70 or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me see.
Is when they cut the real checks out there now. Partner, that sounds serious.
Yeah. So for partner, all right. So it says right here, it's the same 50 viewers or 50 followers. You have to have a minimum of 50 followers. You have to stream on 12 different days as opposed to the 7 for affiliate.
Mm-hmm.
Your average viewership for affiliate is 3. The average viewership for partner is 75.
Wow, that's a big ass jump.
You need some
Average for like a 30-day time frame, right? So like in 30 days, every time you stream, you have at least 75.
Yes.
That's a huge fucking gap.
So that's when you know what I mean. That's next level.
That's come in.
It's easy to get affiliated, but once you get partnered, that's when you start getting like sponsorships, and you can start getting through like to companies and shit like that. People will actually,
and you have to maintain, right? Like you can't just fall back down like under 75. Like is there like
kinda they don't really police your shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I haven't streamed on Facebook in a long time. Sorry, y'all.
You straight?
It's been a very long time.
We thinking about it. I mean, I don't know. So
I think I'm still monetized on them. I don't think so though, because it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there, and they'll hold your shit. Let's keep it real. Dropping jewels. So anytime you get money from these companies, Twitch, Facebook, first of all, you have to do the tax form. You have to do the I-9 tax form.
That's identification.
Yup.
Yeah, see, you're a citizen. You ain't a terrorist, right?
Right. So they want to do all that, which is fine. Did it on both. It was easy. But also you have a threshold you have to hit before they'll release money to you. And the threshold is $100.
Is that preset or
it's like Google AdSense?
No, that's preset. It's straight up. That's straight up $100 ad revenue. So it's like once you after $100, you can cash out. It'll cash out itself on the 15th, or you know what I'm saying, it'll drop the way.
Yeah, like Google AdSense.
Yeah. So is it true that Twitch is not just for gaming? Because I know when it started, that's all people used it for.
Right.
Yeah. But it's branching off into other things, right? So it's not just a gaming platform.
Of course, yes. It's not just a gaming platform. Their biggest category is something called just chatting.
Stop.
What?
Just chatting is exactly what it sounds like. You're just talking, or you're just having like, you know what I'm saying, conversations.
Wait, what? Is it like
chatting?
So you just get on there, you go live, and then they connect you.
It's a category. If you're not playing any video game and you want to be in a category,
just chat.
They have just chatting, and that's just exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? You just go in there, you can have your talk shows and shit that be in there, all kind of stuff.
Hey, we probably should try that.
It's fucking great. As you can tell, my ADHD kicks in hard sometimes. So it's like when I'm on the mic, and that's actually what kind of, you know what? That's what kind of inspired me wanting to stream, because people would just start laughing around me. And I'm like, what the fuck y'all laughing at? They're like, you motherfucker.
Yes. I remember.
Like, yo, just stream that shit.
You be saying some wild shit. It'd just be like, how do you think of that, yo? What the fuck? And it'd just be hilarious.
But I'm the same way off cam that I am on cam. This is like a real personality disorder or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where I already was having fun by myself. And I realized I was by myself. You know, like I'm having fun and all, but
she might as well get online, fucking make something out of that shit.
You know, people don't appreciate your jokes. Audio, you got to do it video. Right. I believe in having video and having, you know, even on PlayStation, you can have a camera. They got the PS camera.
It's shitty, though. I mean, the old one. The one on the 4 was shitty.
Anybody can stream. And we learned that. We learned that when the pandemic set in. Everybody wanted to stream.
Everybody had a camera.
It was the easiest fucking thing to do. Everybody had a podcast. Everybody had all these different things. Everybody became a Twitch streamer. I remember I was
Everybody had
there.
something to talk about.
A month before, February 2020. I'm just kind of like, oh, I like this streamer thing.
Yeah, you right on time.
And then the whole ocean foot opened up, huh?
I was like, what? Everybody's streaming now. Who's streaming? What the fuck? Like,
What streaming?
So many people on just watched the show, and I was like, all right, that's cool. So I just kept doing my thing, you know what I mean? Just kind of and you realize that, unfortunately, you know, maybe it was for better. They just don't have their shows anymore. You don't see them.
Well, I know so many people that started podcasts, started shows. I mean, I'm in that category. I had my cybersecurity shit.
Right.
I had my Bunny Flock shit, right? Tell me why. I stopped. So I'll put it this way. I stopped right before, literally maybe a month or two before I was about to get monetized on YouTube. And I didn't do that shit on purpose. I was making my videos, putting my shit out. I was in a very specific, you know, clique, the hacker community, niche, or whatever you want to call it. I was coming up in there, going to conventions, meeting people. I was in the community, building my shit up. Tell me why I did all that and I just fucking stopped, right? And it wasn't, I didn't plan to stop. It's just, I don't know, I lost my mojo. I was just like, you know, I stepped away for a little bit. And then I was right there, and then this is the monetization, and I just fucking never reached it. And now I'm not even on that.
Not your win, not your sale, huh?
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying. A lot of people do that to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So like,
it can be tough.
I know if I kept doing it, I could have been monetized. I probably would have got motivated to do more. I probably would be on 10,000 followers. I don't fucking know. But that shit's just chilling there now. Not video uploaded in like 2 years.
I have a lot of videos of me just screaming at the screen. With 0 followers or 1 person in there.
Yelling at your trolls?
I swear to God, one time I fucking turned all the lights out. I went live. I turned all the lights out of my house. I put on my black light and my disco lights. And I had like the biggest fucking joint you've ever fucking seen. And I sat there with a microphone in front of me. And smoked it and just stared at the camera and didn't say a fucking word for at least 30 minutes. Like, and people were watching.
Oh,
I know they were waiting for me to say. I said nothing.
That's
fucking
scary, bro.
Big ass just smoking, just staring them down.
You sure he wasn't possessed?
Nah,
like, bro, he's tripping.
I was stoned to the bone like a gargoyle. You know what I'm saying? That shit was real. But just doing shit, do it because you want to. Do it because whatever you want to do, whatever you want to fucking do, just do it. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna start streaming again on Twitch. I play Apex and Call of Duty, so I'm gonna go back up there.
Okay. Yeah, fucking why not? You got the camera. You have OBS.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you could just link it up. You know what I'm saying? Make you have the Twitch account.
Damn right.
And then we'll come over.
Inspired us this evening.
What is that?
Say it again.
I said you inspired us this evening.
For sure.
Yeah, you have to be inspired. You have to, because this is the thing, man. It's like anything you fucking love. Like you want to keep doing it. You want to keep doing, but life IRL is real. You have to take care. I've always been a big. You gotta take care of your upfront before you take care of the internet. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure your shit right before you spend time online.
Facts.
It's like
that's facts, bro. And there's trolls out there. You know what I'm saying? There are people that'll get on there just to fuck with you, bring your energy down. You gotta be stronger than them. You know what I'm saying? You can't let them fuck with you like that. I know you had your fair share of trolls.
What?
People just get on there and just talk shit just because they bored.
But here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm an original gun clapper. You know what I mean?
There you go.
That thing on me. You know what I mean? So you
always in reach.
Yeah. You never know what can happen. You know what I mean?
You got to keep the hammer on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they pull up. We ready. We believe that.
I'm gonna have to come check you out one of the days on Twitch, man, because you entertaining cat, man. I ain't never met you before.
I'll tell you what. It's a motherfucking treat. We play different games. Like when we do play games, we're playing the main game that put us on is Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite since 2017. You know what I'm saying? I have a very like a rare collection, I guess you could say, of skins and shit. So People are entertained by that. I also play like the Call of Duty. We play this thing called Rift Tracks, which is like a what do you meme game that's highly interactive. You could play in the chat even if you're not playing with us. You can vote. Your vote will count in the game.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? Like just watching. You know what I mean?
That's really wild. Yeah.
It's cool. It's pretty fun. We do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like
we definitely we're gonna take a look at Twitch.
For sure.
At least for the figuring shit out. We might have a separate segment for that, like you said, just us or something or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We'll sub. We'll be in there. You know what I'm saying?
Rave on us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely been an adventure. Nonetheless, I've had my moments of ups. You have your moments of downs. Just make sure you got good people around.
Facts.
You know, you get people to do stuff for you because you realize you can't do every single thing. You got to leave yourself here. If you're gonna be an entertainer, if you're gonna take the time out to be in front of this camera, if you're gonna put your face and you're on the line,
be a personality.
Your personality on the line and out there for whoever the world, you're putting it out there for the world. We hope the world.
For sure.
That is a huge energy transfer. A lot of people don't realize. Dope, man. You done dropped some gems about the Twitch game, man.
For sure, that's a whole lot of. We're gonna have to run this back.
Let me go. We're gonna make an account tomorrow. Figure shit out account. Thanks to the Chief Yaga.
Yeah. Let them know, man, how they can find you. Where you at, man? Like your Instagram, Facebook, and all that good stuff. Well, Twitch. No, let them know your Twitch and your Instagram, man. Fuck Facebook.
Which is the Twitch is MajorPlaysX.
MajorPlaysX.
Because somebody got major plays, but they ain't really doing it right. So, you know, I had to pull up in his DMs and be like, hey, Playboy, hey, come up off that name. And you've been holding that shit for too long. You ain't doing nothing with it.
That's fucked up.
Come on, man.
So what is the X about? No, I'm just playing. That's what's up.
No.
X is just what it is. X. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's the dualistic Yaga, right? Is everything and nothing at the same time. The duality.
I want people to have a place to be able to know that they're appreciated when they come there.
All right, man. This is a good show, man. We appreciate your time.
For sure, man. That's a good character, bro.
You drop gems. When we put this up, I'm going to put it like Twitch guy talks about Twitch for now. Drops all the gems. It's going to fucking blow up.
One guy, no.
Chief Yaga, 1 hour lesson on fucking Twitch. You know
Major plays. You know what I'm saying? Just hit him with the plays in the game. Dropping jewels.
Definitely.
I'm just saying. Yeah,
that's what's up, man. But we'll holler at you. Thank you so much.
For sure. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all
appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all fucking going strong.
Me too, man. All right, bro.
All right, bro. See y'all be safe out here.
You too. Yaga.
Yaga.